Hi. So today I watched this video, um, why everyone hates Asian men or something, by this guy, and it was a nice video. It was well edited. It brought valid points, but it didn't mention everything. So I want to add up to it because when I see a good message, of course I wanna, add logs to the fire. In fact, I wanted to make a video on this topic before, but I kept putting it off since I don't have the ability to edit nice videos. So I knew I just couldn't do the message proper justice. So I'm gonna just do it this way. I'm gonna give you my perspective on this matter. As I think I can speak on it because I'm an Asian in the West, grew up in the West. So, okay, I'll start from the micro perspective, um, and then macro perspective. So, growing up as an Asian in the West is kind of hard because you're a minority, and of course, minorities don't have it easy um, anywhere. And as an Asian, um, the thing is, your parents don't care about your problems because they have a certain mentality. They it's a different culture. So you are mostly on your own with your problems, and that's a tough place to be in. You know, no one even helps you, not even your parents. Usually, they just they just say be harder, do this. Why are you not like this? Why are you so weak? Or you know, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. But they don't help you with that. They just tell you what you should do. You know what you know. Everyone knows what you should be doing, but you just might need a push or support or something. That's how they support you. They just tell you you got to do it, or you they punish you somehow with pain. So you just gotta deal with it and suck it up. That's the Asian mentality. You since you are a child, you are being taught that you gotta obey authority no matter what, even if they're wrong. Just suck it up. Just obey. And that carries on with the people, the Asian people. This mentality, this unhealthy thinking. It's not healthy for the family relationship, the household, to be fully like flourishing. The the relationships aren't as I don't know, nice as they could be. And it's just in the culture. Dude, there are mosquitoes. Dang. It's a shame for the child because, it's not a healthy mindset for the child. Then it doesn't really it's not confident in itself. It doesn't it's not being taught to stand up for itself. Um all these things, all these mental things that Asian kids should have, it's not there. And people are not aware how unhealthy, certain cultural, I don't know, habits are. So there's that. Then um then also Asian women, they have a different mentality as well because different culture, as I said. So I think women are more like they let you know more easily if they are interested in you. Asian women, um and Asian men are more like shy and closed and just not really that um go like go-getters. um of course there are exceptions, but I'm speaking about the majority. Now, What happens is when we are put in a different environment, such as the West, there are statistics. If I find them, they will be here. That Asian women race mix the most because they go after the ones that show more masculinity or some other traits. And because Asian men are less confident, they don't seem so masculine, and then it's just messed up. And the women are more drawn to the you know guys that grew up in a household where they were not bullied too much. I don't know. So so you got nothing going on for you. White women don't want you, and Asian women are less drawn to, like, don't want you at all, I guess. And there are also psyops the guy spoke about in his video, which are true. Yeah, I also looked into that, and it's true. How the media just doesn't portray Asian men well. It's either scrawny, weak, weird, goofy Asian boys, children like men, just to be funny, or weird old, men. The old men that are weird in movies. It's only those two, and not real Asian men, which they exist, but it's been erased. So it programs people into have a certain picture about a certain group of people, such as Asian men. Um, yeah, I touched on many things. Now the issue is that race mixing has been propagated, but not for Asian men. It's mostly like black and white. It's in commercials, it's in movies, it's like everywhere. For example, Romeo and Juliet, this remake, whatever. Juliet doesn't even need to be black, but she has to be black because there's an agenda. It's on purpose. It's not nice. It's not beautiful. Some people think it's nice, but um, it's a there is a sinister thought behind it. Intention behind it, that they don't want white people. Not white. Dang it. European Aryan people, because yeah, to 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 be healthy. Like there's a thing called calorie plan, and it's in motion right now as we speak. So yeah, but that's not about Asian men really. Although I don't know, might be. So um, this this mixing of cultures, immigration. At first, it was because of economical problems. When the country is poor and you cannot make enough money to live off of, you just gotta go somewhere else, and that's not right when the system isn't working. But it's everywhere. Socialism, communism, um, democracy. It's all the same thing, just extra theater in some. But it doesn't matter what system there is, as long as um, it's ruled by the same people, and it is. They all work together. They conspire to just make the citizens miserable. So people immigrate, and that's not healthy for the societies. Um, if a society is homogeneous, which means like people of their own, like one race, like one culture, then they are able to flourish. If there are mixed cultures, there's gonna be chaos. You can see that it doesn't work. There are discrepancies, there are just misunderstandings, there are issues all the time. Um, Now that's also on purpose. Um, but what the parents don't understand is that they gotta let go of this mindset because it would have worked back home, or it would be normal back home. But here we are in a different environment, and we gotta adapt. And the children usually adapt, but the parents don't. And then there's a misunderstanding of cultures, or between the parents and the children. But you gotta adapt to be able to survive, or at least flourish in a new environment. They don't even realize that we are here competing with other men that have the support of their parents. We we gotta compete for something that is supposed to be ours, or like for Asian women. And wait, I wanted to say something I forgot. Oh yeah, um, Asians are quite tribal, like family oriented. That's good, but um, in the West, it kind of falls off. You you are away from your family, from your cousins, aunts, uncles, grandpa, grandpas, grandmas, and that's this way you miss out on nice moments, nice family moments in your life. Also, just also if your family is dysfunctional, you are quite screwed. You are on your own. Network is so important in life, and as an Asian man that didn't have a nice network or good network, then he's sort of screwed. In Asia, it would be quite hard to get out of. So how Asians live is that they raise their child and they give it generational wealth. So it doesn't even need to do much. You just inherit stuff and carry on the legacy. Yeah, which reminds me that we should appreciate our roots, our bloodline. Yeah, also spending time with people with there are some weird noises in the brush. Dang. I don't know if there's a murder or an animal. I've seen a deer one time, but dude, I don't know what I was talking about. I'm kind of scared. Um, yeah, as a man, in my position, I'm struggling. I'm just surviving. I'm living by myself. Um, and it's not fun. I'm just surviving. I'm trying to get my way out of this pit hole, but it's so hard, especially in this economy. It's going downwards like exponentially. It's a mess. Now, spending time with people with which you have something in common, such as your bloodline, is wonderful. You know, you just honor your ancestors, which sacrificed a lot for you to be here. Honor them, and carry on the legacy. there is such a thing, such as blood memory. Um, you remember everything your ancestors did, and it's in you. That's why people have talents inherited, or certain behavior, or thinking patterns, or problem solving skills, or everything your ancestors did. It's you carry it with you. One might say they even live through you. So that's one thing. Um, but yeah, Asian men have been invisible in the West, man, because there are noises in the same place. Because nobody cares about men in general, and now Asian, if you're Asian as well, parents don't care about you because they just tell you suck it up, don't be a pussy, and stuff like that. They just don't know how to be supportive. Really, most of them, it's just in the culture. That's how Asian parents are. Um, Also, how the Western civilization is being conditioned to not care about anyone, anything, or anyone else. We are being um, I don't know what's the saying? Oh yeah, divide and conquer by Sun Tzu. So we are being divided mentally, conditioned to not care. So people have this mentality: if it doesn't affect me, it's not my problem. Especially Americans, and this is a problem for us. Why do we have to suffer like this? Why do we have to struggle and work like 3 times at least harder just to get the same thing, or just to have the only the possibility to get it, not even getting it. But you gotta do it because what else is there left to do? um so this is a positive message. I hope people can pick themselves up and make changes to people that are suffering and are not being heard, and deserve a chance in life. Everybody deserves a chance. So that's my rant. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.